There we go. Right, we're gonna put a bit of cooking show. I'm gonna have to get some better lighting going on, I suspect. This isn't looking very good from this angle, is it? Can we? Hang on. I'm just getting set up, chat. I'm just gonna figure this out. It's not gonna reach there. Ah, well, if I use. Hang on. I need multi-plug and stuff. I'm doing it. We're gonna make macaroni cheese. That is this evening's meal. Just gotta plug some stuff in because a bit of damp coming into the camper. So I got the dehumidifier on, all sorts. I'm making it all work, people. I'm making it work. It's all right. Everybody, just calm down. All right. Just calm down. Okay. Everybody, just calm down. Just move that a fraction closer to there. We'll be all right. The dog doesn't knock everything over. All right. I think we're good. I think we can almost get a cooking show going. It's a bit dark. I'm gonna need some more lights in here, aren't I? At some point. How's that? Is that? That'll do us, won't it? That'll do us. I'm kind of hiding in the darkness, aren't I? It's not what I had in mind, chat. It's not what I had in mind. Oh, I feel very, very shadowy from there. How's that? Are we good? Can I read the... We'll make this work. We'll make it work, I promise you. I wouldn't lie to you. Where can I put that where you actually see me? Yeah. No. That might work better. No. Alright, whatever. We'll just have to make do, won't we? There's not much in the way of lighting in here, unfortunately. We'll make do. We're going to make some macaroni cheese. Okay, macaroni cheese. Good. Good. So, we're cutting some bacon at the moment. We've already got some butter in the pan there. Throw that in. Macaroni cheese, cheap and simple. You know, just throw in whatever you got, right? Doesn't matter. It don't matter. So just cutting the edges off at first. We'll cut the edges off, mate. Just some more gritty sort of bits of it, right? So we'll just do those a bit finer. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on. If people are, you know, just leaving school or something going flat and you need to learn how to cook some cheap meals and survive. Don't just live off noodles, right? That sounds good. You can drop a sub or whatever. Right. There we go. Fry up some bacon bits. Yeah, simple macaroni cheese. You know, just like a mum used to make. The macaroni cheese, and I learned to make the same macaroni cheese. It tastes like my childhood. Hey. Hello, how are you, Viv? We're on macaroni cheese night this evening. So my partner's out at work, so I'm on house husband duties this evening. I'm just working on some bacon bits at the moment. If my grandmother had a wheels, she would have been a bike. Yeah, I am thinking of probably just come on and keep doing like the cooking show stuff, and there's the regulars kick around too, you know, like as you guys know, I do just a bit of everything on YouTube. Everything, man, just try to help people wherever I can. That's what I'm all about. I didn't add like an I am sub. Go cute dog, thank you very much, mate. That's Miss Heidi sitting there. We got Mr. Z, he's over there at the moment. So yeah, I'm just trying to get some bacon fried up at the moment. So, yeah, I am just wondering if I do more of a cooking show type thing as well on here. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how we go. Well, that piece is a bit long still. So I like these long pieces of bacon. They're easy to choke on. Long pieces of bacon fat are very easy to choke on. You be careful with that. There we go, mate. I would have thought cooking class in school would pay off, right? Unfortunately, we haven't got much lighting in here, but I'm trying my best. Trying my best. Hey, bro. Yeah, day's going good, man. Making dinner for the missus. She's out, so I'm on cooking duty this evening. Just make sure I get the rest of the bacon in, guys. Oh, probably want to cut that the other way first, don't I? That'd be a good idea. It's me, Mario. Yeah, I got some leftover steak to throw in here. I got some sausages sitting there. Just gonna load it up, you know. Well, like, it's just a macaroni cheese, right? The main thing you need is like onion, macaroni, and cheese, and a bit of cream and milk, right? For the most part, you know, you don't need to overcomplicate the damn thing. Alright, this is yeah, I need to actually cut those in separate stacks. That's probably a better idea. Not too big, but you know, not so small that things won't stay on the fork, alright? You don't want them to fork off on you. You look like an idiot sandwich, you know? There we go. So we're working on this isn't usually what I do, but we're starting to work on the cooking streams. If anybody, you know, how many of you are like stumbling, you know, you're flat and you get into life? I'd love to know some people's stories, right? Like, what should I cook on here? What should I make? I slap stuff together, but you know, I try to keep it cheap, like, not stupid, like, we're not trying to, you know. But you can do a lot with cooking, right? And, you know, when I went flat and I had to learn how to cook, I just used to end up living off Chinese takeaways for a while. So I kind of had to change my ways there. Right, let's throw an onion in. Again, I'm pretty lazy with this stuff. Got one last onion. Oh gosh. Onion. I'll get some more butter in there in a minute, but for the moment I just want to open the roof. Those onions are going to get me. Those onions are going to get me, man. Especially when I start cooking them. I got to get a bit of garlic in there too. You can get a bit of garlic in there as well. Love prawns. Oh yeah, mate. Love some prawns. Hey, Cindy. Good to see you, mate. Prefer lamb. Yeah, as I say, like, it's like anything I do on this channel, right? We just chat about shit. And yeah, like, you got shit laying around, throw it in, mate. You know, good pasta goes a long way. You know, you bulk out a lot with pasta. I always hate doing this stuff with curling my fingers with a knife. I can't stand it. I don't like it, but I've kept on my fingies so far. Damaged my fingers a lot more working on cars, I'll tell you. I'm not going to go too fine on them anyway. Throw in this one. One onion needs cooking around for. So it's cutting the last bit of it I don't like, but whatever. Fair enough. I like things with like uneven chunks and that, right? I don't like everything the same shape, same size. That's no fun. You want a bit of adventure in every mouthful, right? You paint some happy little trees in there. You know, there's a lot you can do. Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Might just cling onto those sausages. It doesn't really need sausages as well as steak. What do I need? Some butter. Butter. Bada bing, bada boom. One. Go big or go home. There we go. The butter's about to mess me up. The butter. Onion. Oh, my mama would be so proud. My mama would be so proud. There you go. Your mama would be proud too. And to fend for yourself. Good healthy meal, everything, you know, I don't use any vegetable oil, right? Everything's fried in butter. Vegetable oil is more suitable for your car than a human being, right? I try and teach them to, you know, butter, the old misconception was, you know, butter clogs up your arteries and too much fat clogs. It's actually, typically tends to be vegans and stuff that get the most clogged up arteries from the toxic veggies and that. So I do a lot of butter, bacon, eggs and steak and, yeah. I mean, who's going to complain about a diet, type of diet where you're a bit low on the crappy carbs and sugar? Because we all know sugar's not that good for us and that, right? We know that. But, you know, you can have a bit. You can treat yourself. But as far as dinners, you know, you want a lot of protein, a lot of fat, butter, you know, proper real butter. You don't want to put margarine and crap in it, right? You want to be, you know. boil up some water in a minute. Basically, I'm going to pre-fry all of this, throw it in a container, and then I'll cook the pasta. Once I drain the pasta, then I'll return everything back to it, stir it through with a bit more butter, and get some cheese in there. I love how all the votes on the poll are for that. Oh, that's good. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, got some leftover squash fillet we throw in there, mate. Keep things spicy. Neuro spicy. Got a bit of it in here anyway. On a piece, dog. Yeah. Wait. Give a piece to the boy dog as well. A bit of steak for the dogs. There'll be a cheese tax as well. But you don't give them too much cheese. Like, you know, you can give them a little nibble, but you don't want to give too much cheese to a dog. We'll have the sheets. What's my dog's name? That's Miss Heidi over there. There's Miss Heidi. And I've got Mr. Zeddy's over here. He's on his bed. But yeah, that's Heidi sitting in the corner eyeing up the food. And we're making macaroni cheese. Just for a bit of a... Yeah. Just like a mummy used to make, you know. Old childhood mac and cheese. I think I'll leave this. There's a big bit of steak still here. I think I'll leave that there separate. I don't think I need that much of steak in there. Just using these fattier bits, right? Get them in there. No, no more dog. Puppy. Oh wait. Hey, no. No! Get out of it. Don't be scared. You got a little bit. You did better than most. You got a little bit. Can't spoil you too much, dog. We come to you know, just expect everything. Can't have expectations on this world, dog, you know. You gotta earn things, right? You've been laying on my bed all day. You've had a little bit of it. You've had your own food. I'm sure you're alright. I'm sure you won't starve. Right. Oh man. Oh no, the whole stack system in the fridge is falling. My systems are falling apart as we speak in the fridge. So the camera is it's a bit dark apparently from this angle. So see if I can get a bit more like. Hang on. I'll try and get us like in a better spot. This is kind of weird how it is. Hang on, let me see. Everybody hold still. Hang on. Man. Oh man. Is that any better? Not really, is it? Why is it so dark in here? Oh no. Well, we might just have to do this handheld for a bit. It's probably better. Let's just do that. Right, there we go. Right, good. Here we go, there's everything frying off a bit there. Happy days. Right. So there's a lot of butter in there, just frying off the bacon. Some onion. Got some bacon in there and some onion. We're just making a nice macaroni cheese, mate. And yeah, I was going to just start doing like cooking on here on top of like, usually I do tax streams and stuff, right? Try to help people out and all that kind of thing. But we do a bit of everything. This part is, I sort of do self-improvement, right? Try and help people find their way if you're stressed and whatever, or you're tight on money, whatever, right? I hope I can help you in some way. Just down here with the rest of you, mate, I'm no different, but you know, if I can help in some way, I'm trying to do that. Good old electric frying pan, mate. Staple of the Kiwi or Aussie home. Hey, puppy. Yeah? Yeah? Hey, puppy. Hey, my boy. Hey, boy. You stay there for now. There we go. Look at this bacon. Subscribe to you. Oh, fantastic, mate. Yeah. I just figured, you know, hard times are coming and that, right? Everybody's a bit worried about cost of living and that, so we're just going to make a classic old mac and cheese, mate. Fry off a bit of that. I'll pop that down. Oh, we got some extra. There you go. probably pop that down. What else is it sitting at now? About 100. Probably sit at about 100, 120. Cover that up a little bit. Cover that up a little bit. Hey, Bobby. Just let that sit for a minute. How you doing, my girl? Stay there. Stay there. Oh, I love you too. How much battery have I got? 21%. No, I don't need all my hands licked. I don't need myself licked. Alright. Oh, it's hot. It's very hot in here when you start turning on a cooker like that in a caravan. Dog, look out. Oh, there we go. Now, there we go. I've got the aircon on now. My saviour. Yeah, it's raining. We've had it's a big cyclone at the moment. So we got 2 days of rain so far, and it's gonna be more tomorrow. So, oh yeah, you get massive there. Yeah, it's Miss Heidi is one dog, and Zed is the boy. Flounder. Yeah, I was looking at buying a fishing rod again shortly because I broke my one. So looking at buying another fishing rod. Looking at buying another fishing rod because I got a beach near here. You know, I can go fishing around here. So, yeah, with the food price and that, I think I might start doing a little bit of fishing again and stuff. But as I say, I'm wanting to do sort of some streams on here where we're cooking. You know, I'm sure there's plenty of blooming people who are students and stuff struggling, and like, you know, people making low income jobs and stuff, like, you know, this is the food I survived on, and I'm still eating it now. So there we go. It's recession proof food. You know, bacon's if you're fancy. You can make a mac and cheese with just blooming pasta and cheese, you know, pretty much. Not much more than that. Now, have I got any garlic left? Hello. Oh no, the system's falling apart again. I don't think there was much garlic left last time. See how we go there. Hang on. I'm going to see if there's any garlic left in here to sell with. Put that steak away again. Out of the way, dog. No. Hey, don't be a scab. Hey, out of here, puppy. Come on. Out of the kitchen. Right out. Hey. On your bed. On your bed. You noodle. Yeah, I'll just throw the garlic in while it's still cooking, right? You don't want to add garlic near the end because you kind of like need to cook garlic through. It's going to really wreck whatever you make. If you try and like put garlic in when you finally serve stuff through, so I think it's going to just overpower everything. Yeah, just cook that in a bit. There we go. I think that's the last of our garlic. Alright. Yeah, Queensland last week. Yeah, I heard about it. How did you guys go on that cyclone, man? Because that looked real bad. What was heading for Aussie? It was meant to be like a category 5. I don't know how it was when it made landfall, but yeah, I saw an article about that, man. So you guys doing alright over there? A guy was meant to pick up an engine for me today, and he had like 5 feet of water across his driveway, so he couldn't come round. So that's an interesting one. On your bed, puppy. We're on my bed then. Go on, pup. Get out of the way. Oh, right. What's got going on here? I start overheating in here. I've got the fan on and everything, but I'm overheating because that blooming grill's going. Got onions cooking in my eye. Yum yum. Yep. Getting a macaroni and cheese done tonight. So that's the mission. If you want to subscribe for some, let me know like what else. Like I don't know. Usually I do like pastas. I do sausage curry or something. I do some basic stuff, right? Tell a story. I don't know. Oh, I've got a lot of stories from my life, mate. I'm a well-seasoned man. I've had a lot of stories, a lot of adventures. What kind of story do you like? Oh, it's a bit hot in here now. But we're getting there. Mac and cheese. We're having the fry off. We're frying off all the bacon and some onion. And there we go, boys and ladies and gentlemen. It's a nice bit of macaroni and cheese, you know. So I get this all fried up first, and then I'll take it all out of here and then just boil the jug, pre-boil the jug, throw the pasta in there, mate, and we'll be right. We'll be happy days, mate. But no, the dog won't be getting any. You can't give pork products to a dog that can't digest them properly. Hey puppy. Hey puppy. You good, mate? I'll give you some more. I'll give you your dinner a bit later, yeah? All good? Happy puppy? It's Miss Heidi. Yes. Right. Mr. Z is over here. We were trying to use a tripod, but it wasn't going too well. There's a Zeddy boy. Zeddy boy. And, well, the storm isn't really helping, but there's my cabin I'm trying to build. But yeah. It's, we're having some problems on the building site today, so can't work on the cabin in a storm, so there we go. Oh, so we're stuck in the caravan for now with dogs and everything. It's just the heat from this. I've got a blooming aircon unit on. It's still too hot in here. I'm still sweating. Still sweating! Oh, that might be a bit better. Yeah, cooking away. Yeah, getting reasonably good now. I'll leave that a little bit. Leave that a little bit to sit. Let it cook a bit longer. Hey, puppy. Hey, don't do that. Heidi. Don't do that. Oh, you crazy puppy. Yeah, we'll see how we get on here. Oh. It's hot in here, man. Hey, stop that. Don't do that. No. No. Your people are watching on the camera. Why are you all patched on the ferret here all of a sudden? No, off here. Off. Your bed. Don't be doing that. The world doesn't want to see you do that, dog. I've got a bit of some crumbs or something on me. Oh. Yep, hello. Albin! Hello, Albin! Familiar! Albin, the man of family. That lick here from the dog here. Cutting my throat. That's just acne, bro. Oh yeah, it's acne. Yeah. The perils of life. Perils of adulting. Too much sugar is what happened there. I've dumped in way too much sugar in a week. My skin does not agree with me having a lot of sugar. As I say, I just speak the truth on this channel. I'm just real on here. I don't do a character. If you're new here, I'm just, we just have chats about mental health, stuff like that, making progress in life, right? Focusing on your own life, that's what I do here. So, and just try and help people with whatever they need in life, right? You know, if you're struggling with depression or anything, or you've just moved out of home, you need to do some cooking or whatever, right? We can have a week cook up, mate. Whatever people need. So yeah, we just don't do any politics here and stuff, guys. This channel is a bunker away from the politics and chaos of the world. We just try and, you know, what can we solve about that? Oh yeah, we can make some homemade cheaper meals and that, mate. And make a big bulk macaroni cheese. You know, you make one of these, or you could make one of these a week, and that'll be like your lunches at work every day for, you know, a week. Or, you know, you have one every 2 days. You take it out of the freezer. You know, there's plenty of ways to do it. Right, you got it. If nothing changes, nothing changes. You know, if the gas price and everything go up, and you don't cut money somewhere, well, you know, you're not making more money. You're spending more money. Obviously, something's got to give, right? The gas costs what it costs. So we're going to try and get boy. All right. Sound good? I'm going to try use a tripod here again. It's just a bit dark, is all. Oh my god, why won't this tripod work half the time? Sorry. Well, you guys just won't be able to see me very well, so I guess I've got to get some better lighting in here. I know that. I'll tell you that for nothing. I'm going to have to try and get this thing to charge. It's all going wrong, but, you know, I'll look into doing things a bit better if people actually want me on here cooking each day or something. Making different, succulent meals for a budget price if you're looking for that. The dogs are beautiful. Yeah, they certainly don't make me look very good, do they? The dogs don't make me look very good around here. So I try to be my handsome self, you know. Yeah, we're making a macaroni cheese this evening. I'm sorry the lighting is so poor. It is just the reality of the situation. I'm working with, you know, I'm working with, as you can see, limited resources in a caravan. So I do try not to do this. It's scorching hot in here, man. Ooh! I'm on fire! that grill hot. That grill is hot. I'm from New Zealand, mate. You said the other day, didn't you? You were here the other day, surely. Surely it's the same dude. What are we doing next? What are we doing, chat? What are we doing? We're going to throw in some penne pasta, just a bag of pasta, macaroni. Bag of macaroni and pasta, mate. So I'll wait till that's done. Oh, there's stuff falling everywhere. This is why I can't, I'm really excited to get the cabin a bit more finished up soon, so I can, have a full-size fridge in that, right? But I'm working towards it. Things don't come all at once in life, right? You gotta have a little patience, mate. Now, am I actually gonna be able to? Yeah, I know. I'm sure somebody will be like, "Oh, you don't have a plastic thing with the coat." I don't care. Mate. I just want to eat food, mate. I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to smash out a mac and cheese, so I eat. Right? So I'm going to take all the bacon and onion and everything I've cooked up, and now I'm going to set it aside, right? So I can just do it all in the one pan. So I can't, I could have done the pasta first and left in a container, but I'll take a bigger container. So I just usually do this, let it rest, and I'll put the pasta in the interim, right? So let's take out all the onion, bit of garlic, bacon, and I'll throw in some leftover steak in there as well, sliced up for me. Not too worried about any little bits of bacon left in here. I'm just boiling pasta in here, so that's good. All looking pretty good. I like simple meals, man. Like, we've got other shit to do, right? You don't want to be standing in a kitchen. Like, this is, what, 5 minutes of prep? 5 minutes of prep for a macaroni cheese, cutting stuff up, and you just throw it at... this is what I run off here. Is literally a jug, a blender, and this cooker, and that's me and my partner live here. Keeps us all going. Yeah, dinner time here in New Zealand. So yeah, I'm doing some dinner streams. Yes. 1:40. Yes, Singapore. Wow, that's cool. Singapore, awesome. Sorry it's so dark in here, guys. I've tried to get more light. It's just not really working too good. I don't. Hang on. Can we go? Hang on. Hang on. Look. I'm going to try and be a bit better about this. I'm trying, alright? Just hang on. As I say, we're getting by around here at the moment. There's so much going on, building cabins and garages and cars and fixing up motorbikes. There's just a bit of everything going on here. Is that better lighting? Can you see me now? Well, yeah, we can see me. I've just got a ghoulish shadow. Welcome to my lair. Welcome to my kitchen. Oh, that's it. That's good. Is it good? Yeah, I set that up on there. How's that? No, it's probably a bit dark again. How's it? Oh, there we are. Now you can see me, sort of. There, I got all that done. Right, we need to get all this crap out of the way. That again, bigger issues of a caravan. There's not bench space in here. You try and make a macaroni cheese and it's a bit like, you're tripping over yourself. Close that. But that's okay. You roll with the punches in life, right? We've got our cheese there. So all the stuff I've already made up's in there. So there's all the bacon, onion, all that, right? I can just sit there and do it spoon. I can wait over there. I can drink that. I can go in the bin. There we go. Right, ADHD brain. The design of this thing's stupid, bro. I'm gonna have to actually glue that in there to make that work out straight. Right, I know, puppy. Where's me water? Mate? Here's me water jug. There we go, mate. Go, cool. Dogs have enough water already. Cool. Get that boiled up and then I'll throw that on. How's that? How's that? Good? We good? New Zealand too? Wicked, bro. Yeah. Oh, it's good. I do hope I get a fair few Kiwis for the cooking stuff. So I'm trying to work at. Just so you know, help some people, you know. Flatting or whatever. Do some cheese meals. We're doing a good old classic, you know, like Mum would make. A good old, you know, macaroni cheese, bro. Good old macaroni cheese tonight, and yeah. We fried up some bacon. Finely chopped bacon, onion, a little bit of garlic and some leftover steak. Let's stick it around. So I'll wait for the jug to boil. Make sure that's actually on. It is. Then once that's boiled, throw it in the electric blooming frying pan and throw in pasta. Wait a bit. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it at the moment. Hang on. I've got a lot going on here, guys, alright? I've got a lot going on. I've got the dogs, I've got a tripod, I've got all kinds of... Oh, hang on. Here's a one dog. This is dog one. Dog one. Dog two. Hey, buddy. Hey, fella. You good? This is Zed. His name is Zed, and this is Heidi. Alright, you stay. No, it wasn't an invitation. No, go lie down. Go lie down. And he's a good girl, so right. So yeah, I'm going to wait for the jug to boil for a little bit. So I guess we'll sit over here and we'll wait for the jug to boil and then we'll wait for the pasta to cook. Beyond that, we're kind of stalled out on the whole mac and cheese making thing right now, guys. Alright, we have a dog coming up though. Hello, dog. What am I doing? Did I just unplug the jug? I'm a smart one some days, eh? I can unplug that for now. That's right. Unplug the cooker for a moment. What are you doing there, puppy? Are you good? Some days I sit staring out the window. How much charge have we got? 17%. Yes, it'll do. Alright, hang on. I'm trying to do 10 things at once here. But yeah, if you want to say hello on the channel, say hello. Oh man. Just give me a minute here. I'm just overheating a bit. I'm starting to cool off. But yeah, that's the, once the cabin's done, it's just going to be a kitchen in here. So I'm just going to take out the beds and stuff and I'm going to put kitchen bench right through here the whole way around. So, you know, it's a proper, decent kitchen once the cabin's finished up. So, yeah. But at the moment, it's not looking too good about finishing the cabin. Hey, Isaac. How are you, bro? Happy puppy. Southern. Oh, yeah, she's just chilling. Oh, she's a bit unhappy, really. They haven't been out much for 2 days because it's sort of going out toilet because we're in the middle of a cyclone. So, yeah, it's pretty grotty out there. Pretty gross outside, to be honest. So yeah, it's all just rain and mud and building site. So she's a bit, you know, a bit of a rough deal for the dog. But yeah, there's my cabin I'm building. So we'll get into that soon. Getting there. There's windows under all the wrap and that. So yeah, I didn't get that finished before the storm. So we're kind of waiting. And so there's all the main stuff of our macaroni cheese in there. Wait for the jug to boil and throw in some pasta, penny pasta, macaroni elbows, whatever you prefer. Alright, right, cool, easy. So in the meantime, we can just sort of stare out the window with the dog, I guess. It's a hard life, it's a rough life. Hey pup. Oh. I'm not the bulldog. Oh, fuck. So how are we all going? What's going on? Who's got something to talk about? Well, we're waiting for a jug to boil at the moment. We're waiting for the kitchen jug to boil so we can finish making our macaroni cheese. Any questions? Or suggestions? Like, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think, you know, are you looking for something of somebody cooking dinners and stuff and want to learn anything about something like that? Is that beneficial? Is that something I should stream on YouTube more? Like, let me know. Like, you can do like some, yeah, spaghetti bolognese or something, a bit of everything, right? I don't know. Curry sausages, mate. Sometimes I cook up some steak, I don't know, but tonight we're having macaroni cheese, so I stream all sorts of stuff on here, guys, so. Do you have a DJI? Yeah, I was going to look at getting one of those DJI mics, but I haven't got it yet. I looked at them online. I'm just on my phone for this, so yeah, I don't know. I've heard the DJI mics, and it's kind of, they're good, but at the same time, you only hear the person's voice. You don't get any background noise or anything. So, I don't know on that front. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do there. I just wonder if I put off viewers if all they can hear is my voice rather than like background sound and stuff, right? If you hear a whistle noise, it's the aircon unit. And the jug's boiling right next to the phone. So here's the jug boiling, it's right there, so almost done though, so that'll be good. Alright, dog, you keep being feral. I got feral through my mouth, you did. Why, dog? Why? Why have you forsaken me? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there on the mac and cheese. Yeah, getting the mic also. Yeah, I notice when people use it, like it's really clear, but in the stream almost sounds like really flat. It doesn't have any. There's no other noise ever going on, and it's kind of like I find it kind of eerie to watch when people use them. It's like, I don't know, man. Maybe if I took the sock off or something, or dialed up its sensitivity a bit. Dog, yes, doggy. This is Miss Heidi. We're making macaroni cheese at the moment, and there you go, we're having a bit of a cooking show episode. Oh, that seems very ready. Hang on. Oh, I've got to get Oh, why don't I keep getting your fur stuck in my mouth? Yeah. Come on, man. There. Half of it's her fur, half of it's my crappy ass moustache. What do you reckon, dog? Yeah, I know it's muddy out there. I want to go out there too. I want to go build the house, but that ain't happening either. Right, what am I doing? I've got to plug that in. My ADHD's kicking in again. Right, I've got to plug that in. I've got to plug you in. Right, you good? We'll plug you in here. We can get on with making our mac and cheese. USA mac and cheese is garbage, mate. I'll teach you how to make a proper mac and cheese. So all I've done is sliced up, I cut up some bacon, cut up an onion, a little bit of garlic, like a teaspoon of garlic, and I fried it. And then you put it in a container, boil some water, and cook the pasta. Easy as, man. Proper New Zealand. This is a proper New Zealand macaroni cheese, bro. Alright. So that's back on. I got this boiled. Oh, and I could put the pasta in the bottom first. Probably better for it to land on the wall. Mamma mia! There you go. See, who says I don't make an entertaining YouTube show, eh? How do you like that? No, I'm not going to cook it. I'm just going to throw this up in the bin. Hang on. You should see, if you think that's bad, you should wait till you see me working on cars and making stuff up. You know, that's just reality of doing anything in life, right? I have no problem with failure, right? My channel's all about that. Fail, you know, fail, that's life, man. Just keep on going. Just keep swimming, Dory, you know, you just keep on trying. You know, everybody has their own problems, you know, some other poor bastard out there has it worse than you, so, you know, we just keep on going. Okay. Alright. No, I'm not in Australia, mate. The cheese, bro, I usually slice up this into chunks like about that deep, like a centimetre, and then just sort of throw them in and just keep on stirring it through. Just don't have the heat too high, because the pasta's hot and everything, right? It'll melt them pretty easy. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you have an oven, yeah, grate some cheese on top at the end as well. Like melt it through, stir it through, then you can grate cheese over the top, maybe some breadcrumb as well if you want. Then grill it off in the oven. That can be quite nice too. Yeah, there's always options. Inglewood. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. And we're just making a macaroni cheese, bro. We're having a good old time. It's a cooking show. Bit of a cooking show tonight, mate. Yeah, that pasta's going to take a little while there, so doesn't. Like usually I'd say you put a pinch of salt in the water, but there's so much bacon fat and stuff in there, it's going to stop the pasta sticking together, right? Good. See, keep it simple. One electric cooker, a knife, a fork. I don't know, a couple of. I like making low dishes when I make stuff. Like who? You don't want to be flatting. You live with 5 other people, and they all want to cook and stuff, and you want to make a big thing. Nah, just keep it simple. Have some basic. Oh, flatting food, man. Good old classic New Zealand macaroni cheese, you know. It's my mum used to make these for me when I was like, she was going away for a weekend when I was a teenager. Like, oh, I've made you a whole tray of macaroni cheese there. You know, put it in a bowl and heat it up as you want it. And that was me for 2 or 3 days. So now one person can live off that for 3 days for making this. So you know, you cook, put it in the fridge, heat it up. I don't know what's the total cost of that. I don't know. The bacon was $10 a pasta. Cheese. I know you eat for 3 days for 20 New Zealand dollars. You're talking about, I don't know, $10 US to eat for 3 days. If it was just me. People say food's really expensive. It's like I can eat for 3 days for $10. Off bacon and butter and cheese and pasta, you know. It's not difficult. G'day. Isaac back again. How are you, dude? We're waiting for the pasta at the moment. We're doing a bit of a stir in a sec, but we've got the main lot of macaroni cheese done. So you're just doing the pasta, then I'll stir it all through. Oh, she hot. She hot. Just make sure the pasta ain't all sticking together. Give it a bit of a run around, mate. Amazing what you can do with a $20 electric frying pan, man. Full old macaroni cheese, mate. One electric frying pan, mate. We get fancy around here. Doing more with less. Yeah. Cucumber. Looking welcome buttons. Oh, hang on. I need to screenshot that, mate. I have to look up something like that, see what that's like. I'll have to see. Yeah, okay. Enjoy your permanent ban, bro. I don't deal with any idiots here, man. You just jog on to. Like, nobody. Don't waste your life, bro. My channel's all about not wasting your time in life and like trying to learn things and move forward and not be distracted by bullshit. You probably spent the last 6 months of your life wasting your time when you just. I'm telling people, you're a loser, bro. You're an absolute loser. Yeah. There's guys that you complain why you can't get a woman and stuff, and then like, oh, I can't get a woman and life sucks. So I wonder why. Imagine you meet a girl and you tell her, oh hey, look how I comment at people on YouTube. You're a dweeb, bro. You're a loser. You're a nobody. You know, I'm happily here. I'm playing housewife tonight. The wife's out working late, so we'll get a good mac and cheese on for her. And me. I'm hungry too. I need food too. It's real hot in here with this woman, that cooking. What tells you? Tells you. Oh, I need to. There we go. We'll get that pasta cooking. There we go. Cool. Happy days. Happy days. What are we going to do in the meantime, dog? Wait for the pasta boil. Should I just put them on dog cam and just leave it there? And it's like nobody's really talking anyway. Should we just go have dog cam? What do you reckon? Dog cam? It's not really long enough to do that with your dog. Oh no, maybe I'll sit in the background. Just let me know if you want more of a cooking show and stuff, guys. As I say, we're waiting on the pasta to cook. I'm just chilling. I'm just gonna hang out for a minute. Oh man, van life, bruh, van life. But yeah, all these blankets got wet and stuff. The window leaked a bit, so I've got to dry all this out. So that kind of sucks, but shit happens. Hey puppy. Puppy. Hey. Bah, 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 bah. Fan, a bit better. Yeah, I mean, yeah, as I say, just fry up some bacon in that, throw it in a container, same dish, just put it in the water and boil the pasta. Drain the water, put that in, slice up some cheese, a little bit of butter, maybe like 30 grams of butter to stir through. If you do too much butter stirred through it, nothing will really stick together, and you'll try and like lift it, and you're just going to end up with a piece of pasta. So you don't want to add too much butter. You can add a bit when you're cooking the bacon and that, right? But yeah, I am definitely thinking about getting one of those DJI mics, but you know, it just depends on the sound of them, and I'm looking into it for sure. But yeah, macaroni cheese time, mate. I'm just going to say, I'm waiting for the pasta to boil, so you know, if I see something chat, I'll check, but otherwise I'm just going to we're going to ASMR stream this crap. Oh, good. Very good. There we go. I don't know, while the pasta take to boil, 10-15 minutes. I already had the water boiled, so I don't know, maybe I'll get more viewers that come on here and talk like this. Everybody think I'm American. I'll be like, hey man, I live out in Arizona. I live out in damn old shit. And everybody I like can understand my accent, but I gotta be fake and talk like I'm accepted. Yeah. I'll just be me on here. It's way easier. It's way easier to be authentic and real in the world than put on a mask. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna monetize this shit up just to like fucking get rich or some crap. I don't know. I just want to help people, man. I just want to help people. And these trolls that come and they bully me and they try to hurt my feelings. It's like, motherfucker, I live in a caravan. You think you can say something worse to me than I've ever said to myself in my head? No. Can't do it. Ain't nothing to it. Hurt your back and do it. Oh, shit. I'd be a car mechanic. Don't get old. Don't get old, Peter Pan. What's going on? What's going on here then? Love the cooking. Yeah. It's just a bit of a hard one to record as well. It's so hot in here with this cooker on, man. It's crazy. As I said, you know, happy wife, happy life. She's out at work late. But I bought her a motorbike yesterday. So she should be pretty happy with me. She seems pretty happy. She's actually nervous, you know. She needs to learn how to ride. So that'll be good. She'll be alright. I got her the perfect little starter bike that'll get her going. So she'll be alright. Yeah, a bit of corned beef, nice bro. Yeah, the meat prices are definitely about to go up, especially in America. Especially in America with the, you know, there's hundreds of thousands of acres of farmland on fire where all the feed comes from. That's not on the news, but look it up. Go look that up. Hundreds of thousands of acres of America are on fire right now, where all the cattle feed comes from. It's like 700,000 acres or something. So, yep. What a convenient thing in the middle of an oil crisis. Oh, wait, what's happening in New Zealand at the same time as the oil crisis? One ferry from each company had a technical issue and couldn't sail for days, so they couldn't get freight across. The Britomart train station is shutting down service because, we can't fuel the trains and all that. So the moment people stop, they've always wanted people to stop using their cars and use public transport, and then the moment there's a fuel crisis and everyone starts using the public transport, they shut it down. Until the ferry stopped working, and in America, 700,000 acres of farmland catches fire. Like, come on, man. Like, are these people for like? They don't care. Like, they do it right in your face these days. They don't care. That's all right. Anyway, we don't worry about it. I just say, you know, I don't keep my head in the sand. I do see the whispers, and I go, okay, that's nice. You know, leave the city, go up somewhere where it's a dirt road. You move out to where there's a dirt road. You know why? Because there's no other infrastructure. Just a bit of the country life, mate. Oh, that light is very bright on me. It's very full on. It's very full on having that light beamed at me, but oh well. Well, past is almost done, I think. What do you reckon, dog? Oh. We sleep. We sleep. What do you see? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? What are we looking at, dog? What are we looking at? Oh, man. I'm nearly 40, you know. I'm old. I'm old, chat. I'm getting old. Oh, man. My back is messed up. But anyway, I have to do a workout stream again tomorrow, so I'm taking a couple of days off, so. Alright. What cheese is that? We got some tasty cheese here today, bro. We got some tasty. It's best for macaroni cheese. I always go with the tasty cheese, mate. So we'll use half a block of it. So it's 800 grams. So you know, just under a pack. Like, you know, it's probably like 1.7 pounds. I don't know what you call it. It's like one pound is 0.45 of a kilo. So it's a smidge under 2 pounds. So I'll use just under a pound of cheese in this. Don't add corned beef, it's yuck. Nah, yeah, won't be adding corned beef. I've got some tinned corned beef there just in case I, after there's food shortages and things, I'm a bit prepared. That's what we've been talking about the last few days. This is always good to have some baked beans and stuff. It's not a crisis thing, it's that trucking slowing down, although by the time the governments get their shit together, it's good to have a couple of weeks of food on hand at the moment, right? Some tinned stuff. You don't have to go crazy, but just, you know, get a big bag of rice and stuff. So that if everyone's losing their minds and like queuing up outside supermarkets, you don't want to be at home hungry going, fuck, I gotta go deal with this shit. Have some food at home. Buy yourself some time. You can solve that problem ahead of time now. You can buy yourself a little window, you know. Let it all work out. This pasta's not cooking too well. There we go with it. Yeah, long hot pasta, penne. P-E-N-N-E. Hang on. That one. Penne pasta. See, I like that one on the macaroni cheese a bit more than the other kind. Oh, well, we don't have a dog there. She's on the other bed. I was going to aim it at the dog, and then I realised the dog isn't there. Yep. I'm surprised we don't get some like Kiwi young fellas in here who are like, yeah man, I've just gone flat-eating making the mac and cheese wicked, like, oh, I need to know how to cook some shit. You know? But again, YouTube, it could take 5 years to find those people. It's just YouTube takes, you know, YouTube doesn't like sharing the channels around and stuff. That's why, you know, if you like some of his content, hit the like, hit the sub, because YouTube just does not push these small channels, eh? Like, this is the people doing like silly stuff on live that, you know, they end up with hundreds of people watching them. And they just keep feeding them everybody, and it's like, oh, okay. And then you end up watching, for unbeknown reasons, somebody, you know, throwing ping pong balls downstairs, putting rubber bands on a watermelon. You know, I don't think that's what you came on here for, was just to rot your brain. You might as well learn something. Looks pretty good. Usually as long as it's like the same colour through here, and if you look on the end, if it's the same colour the whole way through, right, that's usually how I say it's cooked. You can throw it at a wall, you can bite test it, whatever, but like the reality is if a bit of it's a darker yellow than the other bit of it, it ain't cooked. Alright, it's that easy. Alright. Put that somewhere for a minute. Alright. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna just go tip the water out of this real quick. Only a little bit, it's not a big deal. Tip a little bit out of the corner. 2 seconds. It's so wet outside the door, I can just stand here and drain the water, mate. Happy days. Oh, don't lose the pasta though. Don't splash the hot water on your feet. Oh yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, mate. Oh, get a little bit more out of there. Usually, of course, you use a sieve and a sink, but when you're in a caravan, it's pouring down the rain outside. You can just there's many perks to living in a caravan, I'll tell you. It's got an easy flow from the kitchen back through to the bedroom. Here I am in the kitchen, and here I am in the bedroom. It's an easy flow back to the kitchen to check on things, you know, back from laying in bed, scrolling reels, and, you know, it's nice, mate, it's good. Right, so now we're going to take our tub. We've got 2 people left, who cares? Oh, so we'll still have a good old time, mate. There you go. So we got onion, we got bacon, and we got a little bit of leftover steak. So we diced that up, right? I'm going to throw that in there. Alright? Alright? Right. You know, it's got all that butter in it from earlier. All that butter. The favourite foods are scatty and butter. Oh yeah, I was going to try to zoom that in. There we go. There we go. Cool. Got the heat back up on that. Spread it out a bit for now. Right. I don't want the heat too hot. Let's turn that off. Shit. What am I doing? The ADHD is sticking in again. Alright. Next mission. Slice up some cheese. Strip it through. Easy. Easy. Just start firing bits of cheese at it. Usually go about half a block. Oh, sorry dogs, my bad. I said start firing cheese at it, and they know exactly what's happening. Sorry dogs. For you, sir. Oh, careful! You nearly dropped it. There you go, gentle. There you go, good boy. Here's your cheese. You want some cheese? Cheese. There you go, good girl. Savour it. No more cheese. That's it. That's all you get. All you get. But yeah, I usually find like you sort of slice it quite thin and just rape it over the top, stir it through, and seen MasterChef. I ain't Gordon Ramsay. This is Venom Chef. This is just. I'm just a normal human like you. Trying to make it in this crazy world. Hey Albin! I know those emojis. Only Albin drops those emojis. Good to see you, Albin. Albin dropping by with support. 2 plates. Already had 2 plates, bro. You're way ahead of me, bro. What time is it? Hopefully it gets done. Oh, we're still a while before the missus gets home, so it's alright. That's alright. Just make sure, you know. She's having some long days at the moment and lots of appointments and stuff going on, so, you know, nothing wrong with being the house husband. She certainly takes care of me, so, you know, I don't want to come home and like, you know, I was snacked on shit, I didn't make you anything, really. So, you know, I'm now a house husband. It's alright. Make myself useful. That's the thing, is there's so many like traditional things with like relationships and stuff where like this and that. I just don't think that's how it works. It's, you know, it's meant to be a partnership. You're working alongside with your partner. You're trying to build a future together. It's not, you know, it's like in an argument with your partner. You never want to be winning. You never want to be trying to put yourself in a position where you're trying to win the argument with your partner or your friend or your family or whatever, right? Like, why would you be trying to defeat your own partner that's meant to be with you in life? Why would you want to like defeat your own wife in an argument? You know, why would you want to end up resenting each other? Like, it's not going to serve you, right? And people wonder why 20 years later marriage falls apart. It's like, well, were you actually working together, or were you actually like just trying to win out over each other all the time? So it's the same as staring at the problem, right? There's staring at problems and then there's solving problems. If you just stare at the problem, like the politics overseas, you can stare at it, you can complain all you want, it's not going to help you. If you're solving it, you're working towards it. So if you have an argument with someone and you're actually trying to work together with them, it's you and that person against the problem, not you and that person against each other. And that's something that I found changed my perspective a lot. Why is this thing still not pumping heat how I want it to be, but that's all. Probably put a bit more cheese in that, to be honest. A little bit more butter might be a good idea too. Get to the bottom But I just don't want the cheese getting too hot and all melting to the bottom either. I add the cream and milk last because you do it at a very low temperature. At the moment, I'm just trying to melt the cheese. Oh no, come back here. Hand on the chopper. Happy days. Never got food poisoning yet from me cooking. Done well with that. 30 years of cooking, I've never made myself sick ever, or anybody else. It's good. I know that Australian lady, didn't she put like mushrooms in a? She killed all her guests or something, like all the mother-in-law and shit. Didn't she kill them off with like some mushrooms that she said she didn't know were bad, but they proved she intended to find poisonous mushrooms or something, and like cooked herself her own meal with normal mushrooms or something. Something Patterson, Gemma Pattinson or something like that. Let me know if you remember that. It was only recently. Yeah, I just don't watch the news enough, but I just can't remember what happened there. Some crazy lady. It's always in the eyes, you know. It's always in the eyes of people if they're crazy. Always in the eyes, mate. Oh, that cheese melting well. That's good. That's good. We're doing well. We're flowing. I think we're already a bit of the way down the block. I still don't feel like we've got enough cheese yet. More cheese, Gromit. Always more cheese, Gromit. I think that'll do. You can overdo the cheese a bit. So I'd say somewhere around just under a pound of cheese. You can do less if you want. Be my guess. Let's pretty much stir it. Add some cream and some milk, and yeah, good to go. We'll just turn the temperature down a bit before it gets too out of control yet. We'll keep it moving. Keep it moving. Just keep on folding it through. Like you don't want to be like ripping, like you just kind of want to fold it. Make sure nothing's sticking at the bottom. I do need to add a bit more butter. Don't have butter. Where was the new piece of butter? Wasn't there a whole new? Probably about there. You want about when you finish off the dish, you wouldn't want more than that and a slice of butter. Okay? Otherwise it's going to get too greasy, too oily. Bear that in mind. Calm everything down here, it's going to stick to the bottom otherwise. Oh no! Nobody stuck around to see me finish cooking, eh? How are we going, mate? What's going on here? How's it going? How's it going, my friend? Yeah, we're making a good old classic, you know, macaroni cheese, like a mama used to make, you know. Like a mama used to make. There's a mama's home cooking. It's like a ratatouille, right? When you taste the food and it's just like his mum made, and that's what he was such a harsh food critic. Because all he was really looking for was that, you know, that to find his childhood again. That is the message of Ratatouille, right? The food critic. He was just, you know, his inner child just, you know. So it was. Yeah, we're getting a good cheese melt through there now, my friend. Just I keep folding it. I don't want to be, you know, chopping up all the pasta while I'm doing it. There we go. Happy days. Right. Turn that down for a moment. There's butter. Away, dog. Look out. Right. Stay on that. Check that. Yeah, good. Alright. A little bit of milk, not much. More cream. Now, the cream is going to sweeten the heck out of everything. Now, the bacon is very salty, but the cream is very, very sweet. So just give it a bit of a go over and stir through, and then just do that again. There we go. Maybe I need to set this up, you know, as a proper, like, fully lit, like, studio, like, cooking show. But you know, I wasn't really trying to go that hard at it, to be honest, guys. I wasn't trying to go that hard at it. We're just having a bit of fun on YouTube. yeah, help people do some cheap meals and that. So this is a good old, cheap old classic macaroni cheese, mate. Just like a mum used to make. Now it's more a case of just sort of, as you pat it down flat, so stir everything around a bit, but then it's like the cream needs to settle, everything needs to sort of harden up a little at a lower temp, just let it cool. So it's melted all the cheese. As you just flatten it down, then it makes all the cream and all the cheese, everything sits in nice, right? So when you actually eat it, it's all actually like the cheese is through it in there, right? Just flatten it all out. There we go. One macaroni cheese. Well, how long did that end up taking? 1 hour and 6 minutes, but again, it's not like I'm cooking the whole time, right? It's just something you stir it occasionally and all that, right? There you go, hour and 6 minutes, so you go, nice macaroni cheese there. The lighting in here is best to show it off, unfortunately, but there you go, we've got a macaroni cheese done. And I'm just going to turn it off now. Cover up the top of it a bit. What are you doing, dog? Hey, what are you trying to eat? Did you seriously grab a piece of pasta off the floor that I dropped? You maniac. You maniac dog. I'm actually probably just going to leave that. I'll probably leave that sitting about like 80 degrees, just so my partner, you know, when she comes home, it's nice and warm. I'll leave the salt and pepper out. There we go. Right, we've made a macaroni cheese. If you missed it, you're too late, you go hungry. If you weren't here when it was served, you go hungry. Alright? I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Actually, I do. I do both. What are you doing, dog? Looks a lot better than what I made. Oh no, mate. Yep. Pretty simple. I'll have to upload the episode so you can watch it again, bro. Oh, here we go. I can finally lie down a little bit, as you can see. Yeah, look how horrible it is out there. Just rain. Cabin's all blooming getting... Yeah, it's all chaos, so yeah. A building site can't be built on right now, so we're going to lay down for a bit, we'll have a chat. What country am I in? New Zealand, mate. New Zealand. Little old New Zealand. So I'll get rid of this, oh, that spammer dude seems to have left, that's alright. Yeah. Oh, man. Alright, well, that's good. That's progress. We like progress. It's weird to have it. I've got the light over the other side of the room. It's even more blinding than it's over there, to be honest. Oh, look at the shadow. I'm like, I can do like, look, a duck. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. You coming up here, dog? You coming up here, or are you just messing around? You're just messing around, alright. Yeah, we'll have the usual chat if anybody wants to talk about whatever. We try to just have a positive chat. Get out of there, dog. Go to bed. On your bed. Go on. Yeah. Oh, this lighting's horrible like this. Hang on, I'm going to have to reset everything up again now. We're going to have to change everything back to where it's meant to be. Alright. Ah! Darkness! Imprisoning me! I see! I cannot live! I cannot die! Is that Metallica? No? If I'm wrong, let me know. Megadeth? I don't know. I can't remember. Ah, here it goes. Can it? Alright. This is what I mean about streaming anything. It's like all this fluff around. I've got to constantly unplug stuff, move stuff. I work in the garage. I'm moving a tripod. This is quite an ordeal to do this shit, you know. What are you doing, dog? Apart from messing up my bed. Alright. I can't have the light in the cooker on this one. Shit. I'll reheat that later. Alright, we've made the macaroni cheese. If you're too late, you're too bloody late. Tried. Tried to include all you people. Alright? So, if you're late, you're late. Sorry. Hey brother, how am I going? Yeah, going alright, mate. Going alright. Oh, no, not so good now. Not so good now. The joys of every time I try and have my phone on charge on here, it falls over, it flops around. It's bloody nightmare. You should have seen before, I went to pour the pasta into the pot making macaroni and cheese and ripped open the packet up, like a whole heap of the pasta ended up on the floor. So that was good, that was entertaining. You know, I try and offer an entertaining stream for people. Too bloody late. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry, mate. Yep, the macaroni and cheese is sitting up there on the bench. I'll munch into it a bit later. The missus will get home, and yep. So I'm on house husband duties this evening. Yep. So we made macaroni cheese with some bacon and that in it. Pretty simple. No, bacon, vegan bacon. That's what I put on it. Yeah, New Zealand. Yeah, Northland. Yeah. It's yeah, got a caravan here, and I'm building a cabin and a garage and stuff. So this is a interim solution between. Yeah, cream and milk. So yeah, I did like half a bottle of cream and then just a dab of milk, just thin it out a little. It'll stick together all right. I'll write out a proper recipe and method for you if you want, bro. Or I can make a proper YouTube video on it sometime. Yeah, well, we're going to work on some, if people want it, we're going to work on doing, I'll do some dinners on here, you know. I'm sure there's plenty of us that are poor like me, and, you know, you need a macaroni cheese, you need to save some money. The price of everything's going up, so, you know, yeah, what's wrong with the good old classic New Zealand macaroni cheese, eh? Eh? But yeah, mostly what I do here is we just try and have a positive chat. So I don't do trolls, I don't do politics, any of that, right? I do focus on your own life, improve your own life, gain skills, be a man. You'll become a man, you'll do the right thing, you'll become big and strong. Maybe you'll meet a nice lady someday. So yeah, if that does it for you, click around. Yeah, kind of wind down for the day now. It's been, you know, all the blanket that blocks the window on here, because this thing didn't have a curtain on this window, so we just hang a blanket up. But the blanket being there held the window open a little and got all that wet. So I woke up to a wet pillow, so that was fun. But that's alright. That's alright. Some people on here, like, they listen to what I say now, and they're like, oh, Rad, oh, like, let's see a cabin. And other people are like, oh, you're poor, you live in a caravan. It's alright, mate. Well, you tune in 6 months when I'm in my house I built myself, and I'm sure they'll have something else to complain about then. It's how it goes on YouTube. They're always whining about something. They're just whining and whining. They're always whining. You know why? Because they're never doing anything with their life. You see? That's the problem. Yeah. Are you in a caravan? Yes, I am in a caravan, my friend. In a caravan at the moment. It was a way to save on some rent. So put the caravan on the land and build a house. Here's the house. But it's raining and we're not done. Can't quite live in it yet, but we'll get there. So that is the cabin project. When the weather's better, I'll probably stream doing some work on that cabin when the weather's better. I'll tune in for that. But today it is she's bloody horrible out there, mate, I tell you what. It's horrible weather out there today, mate. Yep, it's all muddy, it's all clay, it's all mist and flooding. Yucky. Here we go. So yeah, that's the situation. So in the meantime, caravan life, cheap, happy days. Hey brother, how are you, Brent? How are you, mate? What are you doing, puppy? So there's Miss Heidi sitting over here. If anybody wants to see dog, maybe I should just leave the streams on dog. Everybody seems to like dog. Hello, dog. So we just do dog streams on here. I can just do dog streams. Like, I'm just going to make this a dog stream at this point. I'm just going to surrender to the void. We'll see what the internet does. Hang on. You know, the internet was made for cats, wasn't it? I think it was. Hang on. I know it's a dog, not a cat, but you get my meaning, right? Now, let's just get like dog POVs. Alright? How's that sound? Hang on. Hang on, chat. Hang on, chat. Just let me make it work, alright? I can do this. You can enjoy dog. And I can lie the heck down for a bit. And you can sub for dog. How's that? Where's the stop thing on that? Right, there. Dog. Sub for dog. Have a dog. Everybody likes the dog more than me. Like, there, have a dog. Give me the 500 subs. Look at dog. And look. Sub for dog. There you go. Sub for dog. Done. Yeah, the dog's more famous than I am on here, so we'll just let the dog get the fame. Hey. Really? No, it's not appropriate. No, leave that. Leave. That's not appropriate. There's people watching. There's people watching. Keep it like PG puppy. Just leave. Can you just chill? Alright, I'm just going to chill for a bit. If anyone wants to chill or chat about whatever, I'll say alright. At the moment, I'm just blobbing with the dog. I'm worn out. I'm worn out. Alright, dog time. You don't look at the dog. Alright, look at the dog. Not annoying you. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, wrap it up shortly, probably, guys. Anybody else want to chat about anything? Not too much going on today. Yeah, you can just look at the dog. Yeah, peaceful life. That's it, mate. Peaceful life. That's what we like. Nice, peaceful life. No. Ah! Under attack. Get rid of that one. I don't think it's going to be very effective. Dog. You reckon, dog? All right, guys. With that, I'm gonna end the stream. We've made a macaroni cheese. We've patted dog. We've made a macaroni cheese. We've had a good chat. But yeah, I've been on a fair few hours today, so I'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, let me know in the comments and stuff of my shorts and that if you want me to do like more cooking streams. If there's anything you want me to make, or there's anything you want me to talk about on stream, or whatever. Just engage as you wish. Meal, paprika, soy sauce. Yeah, bro. Just do what you can do, bro. You'll figure it out. I was just gonna head off here. It's gone up to 5 people again. Am I heading off or what? What's happening, guys? What am I doing? Because every time I ever go to sign off this thing, everyone appears all of a sudden. YouTube's like, I'm signing off, and then YouTube's like, oh yeah, have 5 or 6 people. I'm like, really? We didn't get 20 likes even. Oh, it's no good. How are you doing, puppy? Staring out the window, eh? Life's rough, eh? Life is rough. True story. Anybody want to talk about anything? I just don't do politics. We do good vibes, good positive chat. How's that sound? Oh, we did get another like. There we go. It's 19. 19. Yeah, we're just hanging out. Well, I made a macaroni cheese. Usually I do chat on here, and it's all my channel's all about focusing on your own life, chasing your dreams, all that stuff. Good vibes, right? This is a bit of a quieter stream we're having now, a bit of a quieter one, so that's good. Like chatting with people. Like chatting. Alright, well if we got no more chat, guys, I will head off. I'm gonna zone out for a bit. I am pretty tired, to be honest. I'm pretty shattered. Been struggling for sleep the last few days, but I'm doing alright. And I'm still recovering from that flu, but I'm doing alright. Tomorrow morning I'll do a workout on here. We'll have a chat and I'll do a workout tomorrow morning. And yeah, we'll just do the usual positive chat. Anybody struggling with ADHD, depression, anxiety, anything like that, I encourage you to kick around and yeah, we try and make life a little bit better. Try and enjoy life. Carve out a little slice of the world for ourselves. That's it. And yeah, if you guys can like my shorts and stuff and comment, that always helps with everything, right? Do you feed your dog human food? No. I gave them a slight bit of cheese before, but that's literally the only thing they'll ever get. Beyond that, they have grain-free dog food. So no, I don't give them any human food, bro. Just proper dog food. It's like a grain-free biscuit. So it's proper beef meal stuff. Yep. Alright guys, I'm gonna head off and I will be back yeah, tomorrow. Sweet. See you. Have a good one. Have a good evening. Yep.